Today, we are starting the executive chair a little bit different than we usually do. When I reach out and I invite someone to the executive chair, for me, it's always bigger than just coming on a podcast and talking. Because as an entrepreneur, you know that business is way more than just a logo and your business name. It's about the blood, the sweat, the tears, the vision, the prayers that you put into your business. So whenever I invite someone into the executive chair, I keep in mind that they are agreeing to take their business that they have aligned and agree to collaborate with me. And for me, that's not something that I take lightly. So today, I have someone that I have watched for a while on Instagram just grow and curate events. And she does not curate events. Let me be very clear. She creates atmospheres. Okay. She is a mom, a philanthropist, an entrepreneur, originally from the big city, the metro, Columbia, South Carolina. She is a graduate of Clemson University, a proud member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. She is a mom of 4, which is exceptional in every way. And also that man fine ass wife. Her words, not mine, okay? That's what she said, but I agree, okay? Today, the executive chair welcomes Dominique Sensabaugh. Hey, girl.
Queen.
How are you?
I'm honored.
Man,
I'm honored to be here with you.
You're
I'm
honored.
so grateful.
No, ma'am.
I cannot tell you that enough.
Man, Dominique, you have no idea. Like, when I got ready to reach out to you, it took some time. It took some time because, you know, when you are reaching out to somebody that you don't know,
Absolutely.
You don't know how it's going to be received.
Absolutely.
And when I look at your influence and your presence on social media, how could I just, not be floored and embodied with emotion? Like, I appreciate you being here so much.
Absolutely. I'm honored that you asked me. I know we're going to have a good time.
Listen.
Let me tell you, when I saw that 803 on your phone, I was like, okay. Yeah, I was very, very grateful and honored. And I feel like I've been praying to God for opportunities to meet individuals that align with everything, my ethos and where I want to go and what I want to do. And that's been the forefront of my prayer. And I know that God is answering that prayer. So, and I'm grateful.
Man, I am so grateful for your time. I'm so grateful for you saying yes. We have so much to talk about.
Yes.
So much. Look, and let me tap on that for a quick second. She said 803 because my personal number is the 803 number. And then when I started Googling, I said Columbia.
Yes.
The metro? Really?
Yes.
Man, that is so amazing in every way. So before we get started, because we got so much to talk about, it is a executive chair tradition that we start with a lightning round.
Okay,
So,
I'm ready. Okay, let's go.
So these questions...
I love this. We couldn't prepare for this.
No, you cannot prepare. These questions mean absolutely nothing. They are just your personal preference.
Okay.
The executive chair, y'all, Dominique Sensabaugh is in the building, and we're going to have a good time. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go. Okay. Okay, executive. This is your lightning round. Pick one or the other. I'll let you go with both if you have to, but let's just, Glam Squad or Natural Glow?
Glam Squad.
Absolutely.
Glam Squad.
Yes, ma'am.
We don't need food. We don't need a food budget. We need a Glam Squad. Eat air. No,
we'll eat air. It's
I'm
fine.
a glam girl all the way. Glam Squad.
I love it. Okay. Champagne toast or quiet gratitude?
Oh, if we're doing a champagne toast, we're most likely with a group of friends.
Right.
And it's good vibes and we're celebrating something. Champagne toast.
Champagne toast. Okay. I already know the answer to this one. Vision board or prayer journal?
Oh, you just put me up. Okay. Prayer journal, because I believe in being specific with God and writing that down. And God hears you.
Write it down and
God
make it
hears
plain.
you, so.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Private jet dreams or passport stamps? I know.
Okay,
I know.
so I've flown private before. One, I have a fear of flying. People don't know that.
Dominique,
I know.
come on, man.
I know.
Come
I feel
on.
like it came later in life. I don't know what that is because I've been a lot of places. It is what it is. I acknowledge it. So I'm definitely gonna take the passport dreams.
Okay.
Because the little planes sometimes make me nervous.
It does make
me nervous. I'm not gonna lie.
Listen.
The little plane. I've actually flown a plane for about 15 seconds.
What?
I've flown a plane with a pilot, and it makes me nervous. I'm cool.
Listen, we did a PJ one time last year with my brother, and I was like, first class me, I'm good. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Give me some girth. Give me some size.
It's a wide.
Yeah, you know, like it's cool to skip TSA and all that. The tarmac is cool, but one time.
Right. Let me catch a quick pic. We'll put me in first class. Okay. Event planner or guest of honor?
Event planner.
I know. Okay.
Event planner because I love the details and I love making things special for people. I'm a host at heart. Guest of honor doesn't hurt though. That's an honor. That's cool, but event planner.
But I don't want to be in control, so I'll definitely my type A personality is showing out definitely. Okay, so last question. Well, I got two more. Networking event or date night?
Date night.
No.
Date night. I'm choosing that every time. I got 4 kids. And my husband and I will turn a trip to the grocery store into a date night.
I love
anything,
that.
a car ride. We can walk to the mailbox. And it's like, I see you, boo. You see me. We holding hands. We're at a place, our marriage has matured enough where we're at a place where anytime that's quality where we can lock in, it's good.
Man,
it's good.
I tell you,
and we'll go out to eat now. He'll wine and dine me with the best of them, but if he can take me, we can get some takeout and eat it in the car in silence.
And quiet.
Yep.
I did say that man finance, right? Okay. All right. Last question. Designer bag or luxury vacation?
Luxury vacation. Bags come. I'm a vacation girl. Experiences, learning new languages, eating new types of foods. I feel like nothing in the world can trade that, especially with my family.
I agree.
And I got all them kids, so they're a nice little bag. It's a nice little grip to take all them kids on a vacation, so.
Not all them kids to go.
But you could be lonely with a bag by yourself, or you can have all your family out speaking some new language. So I'll take that. I'll take it.
I support it, man.
It's hard though. I ain't gonna lie, because the bag is cute.
I'm still in my bag girly phase. Like I'm trying to navigate that, but a plane ticket or a bag. I'm probably gonna choose the plane ticket, but I'm gonna find a way to get that bag too.
Can that be the both? I get a both.
There you go.
I didn't say both on one. I can do a both.
There go your both. You win. I mean, the first time I conceded on my show works for me. I told y'all we're gonna have a good time today, okay? So let's get into this, Dominique. So when you first got started, well, let's go back. Being in Columbia, South Carolina. What was that little girl's dream? What was her vision? How did we get here?
Wow. God's grace.
Absolutely.
I always tell people God has had his hand on my life my entire life. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart, because the people that I've been able to meet, the experiences that I've had, the opportunities that I've had, the obstacles that I've been able to overcome with grace and class and clarity, I know for a fact that God is moving me in different directions. Columbia was small. It was small. It was country. It was family. And one thing I'm grateful for is my ability to host and love on people and genuinely care for people. That comes from my upbringing. That comes from my mother and my grandmother and my family and that close-knit relationship that we had a long time ago. And I'm grateful for it. And I'm able to show a piece of who I am. And every time someone interacts with me, and that genuine love that I have for people, that comes from the 803.
Man, you say Columbia is small. Columbia is not that small, baby. Let me tell you something. Walterboro, South Carolina is small, okay?
It's tiny, but it's okay. But look how we've been. Look how God brought us together. Look at what we've been able to accomplish. That's a blessing.
He's amazing in every way, and every day I am floored by his ability to do things through and for me. Absolutely. I am taken back, y'all. This is the first time on my show that I'm at a loss for words, because when I think about Dominique's impact, it's exceptional.
Thank you.
And it just shows the pureness of your heart and your willingness to want to help others and create vision and give and share. And not everybody's like that. especially being in a place of wanting to make life better for other people. That's different. And when you look at your life today, like your influence, your impact, the community that you've built, like who did you have to become to carry all of that?
You mentioned something. You mentioned earlier about that genuine kindness, and
yep.
I've struggled with shutting down.
Okay.
And not expressing myself as much, or not being this guarded version of myself.
Okay.
Versus being the person who truly loves and can love on everybody. I don't know a stranger. I'll never worry about meeting this. I never worry about like being pretentious with people, because I treat everyone the same. I can meet the CEO and the janitor, and I'm gonna give them a smile, and I'm gonna be warm, and I'm gonna be intentional, and I truly try to treat people with kindness and respect the way I would want to be treated. And that's been the foundation of building this community and bringing women together and bringing people together and really showcasing that love for people. We need more of that.
You are absolutely right.
We need a lot of that.
Listen,
we need a lot more of that.
A whole lot of that. And Charlotte is, I always say it's big and it's small. Absolutely. Right? And people run in circles, and you never know who's connected to who and who knows who. And you just gotta pray for discernment, like you mentioned earlier, because it could be the wild, wild west out here.
Absolutely.
Was there a defining moment in your life when you realized how powerful your voice and your presence is?
People, especially women and mothers, started to tell me, you saw me. You heard me. You spoke to me, and you spoke for me, and I felt seen. For someone to tell you they felt seen,
that's heavy.
It's very powerful. And they said I felt seen in that moment. I felt like I couldn't put words to my emotions or my feelings or what I was going through.
Right.
But you created a space for me to do so, or you did it, and you did it in a safe way.
Right.
And you did it in a very graceful way.
Very soft.
And you made it very, very special for me to come in and express myself. Prime example, the grief of motherhood. A lot of people don't talk about that.
They don't.
When they say, I've lost a part of my life that I had, even though I've gained these beautiful children, or I gained this new responsibility and this new role, there's a part of me that I felt like died, and I miss her so much. Ooh. Or finding that balance between being a good wife and a good mother and carrying the role of your career, and still trying to find time for yourself and pour into yourself, so you're giving a whole person. Being able to speak to these tough topics, I feel like is a gift, because sometimes I'm like, God, why would I have to go through that? The grief of parents. I've lost two parents, my father and my mother-in-law. And being able to put words to a person's grief, or being able to create a space where they understand their emotions and they feel seen, that is a gift. It's hard, but that is a true gift, and I don't take that lightly.
Dominique, that is something that is so very special in every way. And, just like you said, there are things that people don't necessarily talk about, especially as being a mom and seeing that portion of your life transition from it just being me and my man to now it's my little family.
Yes.
Like that's different. And I've had friends who've had kids, and we're on a journey of having a child, and it's just like, I'll tell people in any day, I'm selfish, but to see myself transition into being a mom is something that I dream about. Absolutely. And that's something that is very special, that I hold close to my heart. When you think about your influence, and influencing in general can be more transactional. Very.
Extremely.
Very transactional, but your platform feels like it's intentional, and it's about building community. Like, it had to be God, because that's not something that you can make up. It's a gift. So, like, how do you find balance in between being transactional and still being able to meet the needs of the community that you're serving?
I think one of the ways that I maintain that authenticity of just being myself, I create space and time for quiet. I build that into my schedule. I've learned that, because the old me, the previous me, the one that was just going and trying to build, just burned out. I was building to burn out. And I also didn't know how to ask for help. Motherhood taught me the strong people ask for help. The strong people delegate. The strong people can say, hey, I don't know how to do this well. I need some help, and allocate those tasks to people, or at least ask, how can I be better at this with getting help? I was always taught you're supposed to know how to do it, perform, show up. And if you ask for help, that is a weakness, but it's really not. Asking for help is such a strength that I feel like I've mastered over time. I had to. You got 4 kids. It's like, girl,
like, get some help, please.
What you got to do? I mean, and honestly, not having my family immediately close to me, I've had to build community with different women or different people to help, help us maintain our sanity, help us thrive as a family. The village looks different from what it looked like, when we were growing up.
Right.
So establishing that village. And when you say that influence, right? To maintain that influence, you have to keep yourself whole.
You do.
Pour into yourself.
Right.
Find things that make you happy and bring you joy and add depth to your own life.
Right.
I would love to do events every month. You name it, DSLB Productions. I would love to have some pop-ups. And in time, that's where the brand may go.
Right.
But right now, I've been very intentional about how I spread myself, because this brand and this life cannot take up the role that I have as a wife and a mother.
Absolutely.
It cannot steal from that.
Absolutely.
That's one of those jobs that I can't fail at that. And I refuse to allow something that I can be replaced at.
Right.
Kind of.
Not quite.
A little bit.
Little
Everybody
bit.
have an event, but my role as a wife and a mother, cannot be replaced, and I have to hold that sacred, and I do. And when I excel in that space, I'm able to pour more into the people I love, and the events and the atmosphere and the planning. And I always say I really give my best. When people come to anything that I've curated, I want you, because you never know what a person is going through.
You don't.
To come to anything you're doing. When a person steps outside of those 4 walls of their home and their privacy of their home, you don't know what they're going through. You don't know what pain, what despair, what grief, what stress, what worries they have.
Yeah.
So when they come into a space that I've curated, I want them to feel safe. I want them to feel loved. I want them to know this was intentional. I want them to know she put effort. And I think that's the issue now. Don't have all these events and don't put no effort. Don't be inviting people to stuff and you just was low effort.
We just gonna put some flowers on the table.
Thank you. And I'm a flower girl, but just really make it intentional and pour into people. And it's not about spending a whole bunch of money. It's about really effort, getting to know individuals, getting to build that community. When I make seating charts, I literally research each person that comes to the event.
Seating charts, Dominique?
Yes, on LinkedIn. I go to your LinkedIn and your Instagram. So I want to know who you are, because I want to place you next to people in my network that can help you grow. I want to place you with other women and other people that may be aligned in, adjacent industries that could potentially help you, or, put you close to people in proximity. I want to share my network, because we're not going to be able to do it alone. We have to be able to build together.
Dominique,
girl,
man, y'all, I've been in rooms with several different women in Charlotte. I've seen people operate in different levels. This is the top, just the seating charts and the intentionality and paying attention to detail. We're going to go back for a quick second. You said that your role as a wife and a mom is something that you take so seriously. And I do not doubt that. I tell anybody, before Her Majesty, before the executive chair, I'm that man's fine-ass wife, okay?
Absolutely.
And if anything happens, if he is off kilter, if our house is off kilter, the world stops. Absolutely. Because you have to have order. There has to be an alignment, and I appreciate you saying that, because I think nowadays women tout the strong woman. I'm doing this. I'm figuring out. I don't want to be strong. I want to be soft and taken care of. I can do stuff.
Absolutely.
But I don't want to have to do it.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? The idea of not knowing what people are going through. When I look at the okay, we're not gonna go there yet, because I got so many questions about that. Let's go back. Let's talk about the DSLB LP production business. Let's talk about that. Where did that come from? And I see your production. I see the editing. I see all of this. How? How do you find time?
Well, that's where you make it. Finding time and making time are so different. We'll go finding time. Discipline.
I believe that.
My social life is not as popping as it looks on Instagram.
Listen, it looks like you have a good time.
I have a good time, but it's very, very strategic, and I don't like I said, we're 4 kids. I'm a mom, 10 toes down. I have to be very, very strategic with my time.
Right.
I work in small increments and gaps,
Okay.
probably smaller than, the average person, because I'm working from home. I'm managing these. I'm doing carpool lines with my husband. We're, preparing meals together. We're taking this kid to AAU basketball, this kid to gymnastics, and you have to be present in that moment. So you have to find time to work in between. Me and my laptop are best friends. We will get in that car and I will turn that into an office. You also have to be very strategic and not get bogged down with certain tasks that I'm not going to say don't get bogged down with administrative tasks, but I have to allocate time for my deep work.
Okay.
My deep work is something that I need to do uninterrupted in the morning times, and I need to focus. And then I also have check-in time for my community.
Okay.
I don't always respond to every single message immediately.
Okay.
Unless it's a dire emergency, because I think in today's society, it's, did you respond right now?
Right.
And if it's not an
Right.
emergency, and I also I apologize to people in advance. I text them really late at night because I'm working at night when the kids go down.
Right. That's
so
your
I'm
time.
really finding pockets of presence with my family, and then I'm finding and inserting work in there. Is it hard? Yes. I'm not going to sit up here and sugarcoat it like it's so easy and I get it done. Some balls do get dropped. I'm not going to pretend like they don't. However, I'm very proud of the projects that I take have intention. They have purpose.
You're exactly
and
right.
the work that I take on and the clients that I work with through the productions industry, it has to mean something. A lot of my clients are building something bigger than themselves. A lot of them are powerful, dynamic, strong women that are creating things that outlive them.
Right.
A lot of them are trying to truly help others and build businesses and create legacy. And a lot of them may be first generation in what they're doing. And I'm proud of that, because sometimes you got to figure it out.
You have to.
And when working with me, one of the things I pride myself is I have integrity. And girl, in business, that is a gift today.
Say it again.
I'm not afraid to say I don't know something.
Right.
And I also, when I know something, I know it very well, and I will move accordingly. So I'm proud of that. That takes time, right? That's the maturation.
You have to foster that.
Yes.
You have to nurture that to grow. That's not something that happens overnight.
Absolutely.
When she said she doesn't respond to messages, but I'll say this: when I emailed you, I was not expecting you to respond back.
I don't know why you didn't say.
I was not.
I was honored. I was completely honored. One thing I'm glad you did. DMs are. I will say this.
Okay.
This is probably where people are like, you have to answer all your DMs. Social media can be so powerful
in every way
and so amazing.
Yeah.
But I have to allocate time for that social media. So sometimes if a person doesn't answer a DM, I wouldn't get offended. I would say, let's find an alternative way to communicate with them, because you don't ever know what DMs may get flooded, inundated, and you just, and then requests, and then Instagram changing up the tabs.
I don't know what nothing is.
I'm like, wait a minute, what did you do? What happened to this?
Where did that go?
And that matters, and it's important to say, like, don't get offended when you shoot that shot if that person doesn't immediately respond.
Right.
Because maybe they do better with emails.
Right.
Maybe they do better through their LinkedIns.
Right.
Maybe they have other channels that they're utilizing. And so I always tell people that, I reached out to this person, they didn't respond. Let's find an alternative way.
But see,
until you get a no, then let's find an alternative to
I
reach out to
emailed
them.
you first. And then I sent the DM. And when you respond to the email, I was driving. I was going to Harris Teeter. I was going to do something. And it came up, Dominique. I pulled over. I called my husband, and he was like, "You're surprised?" I was like,
I'm with your husband. I don't know. We got to have a moment. I don't know why you're so surprised. You don't realize how fly you are, amazing you are, the platform you created, how dynamic you are as a woman, how you're leading people. Let's back that thing up now. I'm honored, but hey.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And coming from you, that means a lot. I appreciate
and you only getting started. Like,
Girl,
that's what they don't realize.
Girl,
you haven't even scratched the surface.
This is something I tell people all the time. This is God's idea, okay? And this is me just being obedient.
Absolutely.
And obedience sometimes looks crazy, sound crazy, feel uncomfortable as all outdoors.
You were going to ask me about Galentine's. Why Galentine's? That's nothing but being obedient to God.
Man.
Because at the end of the day, like, you going to plan a Galentine's close up. Women supposed to be with their friends, and you're going to do this, and you're going to bring this many women in the room of all these different places, and they're going to dress up. Why would you want? It's nothing but being obedient to God. that event truly is an opportunity for women to come together and pour into each other. No agenda, no competition. Come look good. I tell people, what's attire? Wear what makes you feel good. What color? Wear whatever color makes you feel good.
But it's exceptional. It is exquisite. It is intentional. It is a God idea.
Women deserve beauty. And not
They
just
do.
to say, women deserve opportunities to be presented in a beautiful space.
Absolutely.
They deserve to have beautiful fresh florals. They deserve to have curated cocktails. They deserve to have moments of peace, to be with their girls. They deserve to celebrate each other.
Yeah.
No shade to the men, but men don't care about the
They don't
outfits,
care.
and
They
they
don't
don't.
care.
They do, but they don't. Men really don't care about
They don't
women.
care.
They deserve to get dressed up
All
and
of the
see
things.
each other and smell good, look good,
Yes.
feel good, and they celebrate each other. I do not take that lightly. I promise you. The months and months. It takes almost a year to plan that
I
event.
believe that. I mean, it's so intentional. When I look at your vendors and when I look at the people who are sponsoring, when I look at your guests, when I look at, you gave micro grants this year. Like,
Absolutely.
Dominique, like that, like, do you dream about it? Do you have these shutdown hours where you're just like, okay, today, all I can do is think about Galentine's. Like, where does that inspiration come from? Because this is not a regular event. I've seen Galentine's Day before. I've seen it before. It looks nothing like the production that your dress, the table decor, the backdrops, the people who are in the building. Like, how?
Okay, two things. Galentine's is an opportunity to create a space for women, but also showcase some phenomenal women designers. My dress designer, a phenomenal Latina designer who is bomb out of New York. Beautiful. My speakers, phenomenal women that have poured and done great things for their communities. All of them.
Yes.
From Mia Thornton to Dr. Bryant to Dr. Amira. Like, I'm bringing some powerhouse women. That's God.
Into Charlotte,
which is awesome to bring these women into this space. My vendors, most of all my vendors, all women led. Most of my florists, a phenomenal female florist. Our cookie decorators, because those cookies have people going crazy.
And
for those
people's
custom
names,
cookies.
people's names are on the cookies, y'all.
A mother running a phenomenal business that's a baker that's doing her thing. Our gift bag sponsors, all curated from female vendors. It's so intentional. Women businesses, we have to put our money where our mouth is. We have to invest in them.
Yep.
And I want to showcase their work. I want to showcase what they're doing. I want to create an audience for them because they put so much love and intention into what they do.
Right.
I want to give that back to them. So creating a space. My makeup artist literally told me, girl, I got 10 people coming to your event. My whole day is booked. I got 10 ladies coming to your event today that I'm doing makeup for. And I was just like, that is an honor. And I know it's on a smaller level. It's almost like the Beyonce effect, right? She comes into an ecosystem and she builds everyone up around her. And all I want to do is whatever Dominique or DSLB creates or curates, I want it to build everyone up. I want the ecosystems to win. I want the vendors to win. I want the people around me to win because that's what it truly means to build something bigger than you. It's not about me. I can dance and prance in my bomb dress.
Oh, and the dress was bomb.
Girl, Gabby.
Do you hear me?
I had to shout out my girl Gabby. That custom dress was everything.
Gabby, I don't know you, but you did your big one. Do you hear me?
Gabby,
you did that.
Shout out to my girl Gabriella Luna in New York. She is amazing. But one thing about her, she is creating an ecosystem in New York with designers in the design district. These women are powerful. These women are powerhouses. And I know that as this event continues to grow, I will continue to interact and meet phenomenal women that are doing great things for our communities and building us up. And that's just, it's a God thing.
I have never seen anything like that before. I looked at, February last month, I looked at the one the year before. Like, it's literally the Beyonce effect.
It's growth. It's growth too. We've grown. I talked to the team, which I love. I love my team, all women led. I got some powerful women on my team. Shout out to Dr. Jackson, my soror, my pro-fight, who helps me in production with this event. The team has grown. The intention has grown. The purpose has grown. The budget has grown. The impact has grown. That's truly what God wants us to do, and it's not about me. Galentine's And what I do through SLB Productions is not about Dominique. It's about how many people we can positively impact and help grow. It truly is. The micro grants. Let's talk more about the micro grants. When my husband played in the NFL, he taught me the ability of, and when you're in these spaces, you see you go to all these charity events, you go to all these philanthropy events, and I always say growing up in Nashville because he was drafted to the Titans. Okay. And that's where we went from Clemson, College Sweethearts, into Nashville. The big city, music city. And the philanthropy events were so elite. They were so caring about their community. They gave. Nashville is a very giving city. Okay. And I wanted to see more of that. So as I traveled to these different cities and places that he played prior to retiring, I would go to these events, and I didn't always see a lot of women-led organizations being honored. Okay. And I also didn't see a lot of women that looked like myself being able to give. Okay. Oh, okay. I wanted to create a space where women who look like we give. Yeah. We showcase the power of giving. Yeah. We showcase the power of pouring into our communities so they see what that looks like. I want my 2 young daughters to see their mother give and build and grow and push. And I want them to see them create something bigger than themselves through those micro grants. Those organizations are phenomenal, and we're going to continue to award them. And I love being able to give to emerging organizations. I don't say small because that doesn't live in my vocabulary. Okay. That word doesn't live in my vocabulary. We're going to change but emerging organizations, because they are the one doing the grassroots work. Right. And the grassroots work is truly making a positive impact with dignity and helping organizations and communities grow. They know what their communities need. Right. They know down to the different people in their neighbors in those subsectors how they can serve them best. So giving them those funds and empowering them, that's one of the best ways you can do it as a philanthropist.
And it's bigger. You're saying that it's bigger than you, and a lot of time legacy building has to start with an idea. It has to start with one person. And being in those rooms in Nashville and saying, nobody in here looks like me. Nobody else in here is honoring what I want to impact or what I want to showcase. So instead of finding a table for me to sit at, I'll build my own. Do you get that? Like, your brain doesn't work like everybody else's. And I think that entrepreneurship, your brain does not, it sees a problem and it says, okay, how do we solve this? It doesn't say somebody else will fix it. Yes. It doesn't say that.
If we wait for somebody else to do things, we'll be waiting forever.
You'll be waiting forever.
If not us, then who? If not now, then when? That's the truth. And I'm not saying we have to boil the ocean. Right?
Oh, no, absolutely not.
We can't boil the ocean. No. But what we can do is assess a need in our communities and build those people up that are trying to make a difference with those problems that we have. The women leaders that I'm able to meet, prime example, one of the organizations, Raising Resilience. They're phenomenal. They work with mothers that are dealing with postpartum, that may not have access to therapy, to the resources that they need, and they're putting words to emotions that a lot of times women are ignoring. Right. And that's just one of the organizations. Another one, Christ Training. They're a prayer call, modern prayer call for women who want to connect, not women and men, who want to connect with God or want to have their journey with God, but obviously they probably can't go to church all the time. Right. They're traveling or they're busy. Right. Prayer calls and ministering with other individuals, your peers, and creating a ministry that gives back that is somewhat convenient. It's the modern church, I feel like. Right. Just answering those calls. Right. Others, Swishfo, one of my lawn sisters, creating a tech company to provide holistic providers to mothers and caregivers and women, and making it where they can build their insurance, like answering so many amazing problems and just doing great work. I'm just a small piece in this, okay? Dominique, I am. I'm not going to sit up here and lie. I'm not going to downplay it. They are doing the real work. I'm just happy to be able to use my platform to highlight them. That's powerful.
Dominique, you are so humble in every way, and I love it. But you a big deal, okay? Like let's say that you sat here and talked about 5 different people doing community-based impacts that you're a part of, all while having 4 kids and a husband. Girl, do you sleep? Like, how do you balance all this? You talked about discipline. You talked about having time to just sit down and say, okay, this is top of priority. But how do you still find time for Dominique?
I have a phenomenal partner. Okay. I do.
Let's talk about that.
I have a phenomenal partner who understands my heart and understands what makes me go. Okay. Understands that serving people and helping and pouring into people and being creative. He understands that's my love language, and he lets me express it to the fullest of my ability. That's one. Two, he's a phenomenal father. He is a phenomenal father. And in all honesty, you know, losing my father, I miss my father every day. I miss the relationships we never got to build together.
Right.
But I do think that God really blessed me with a phenomenal spouse to relive some of those childhood memories that I may have missed out, because my husband is it with those kids. And they don't play with their daddy, you know, like, and he's phenomenal with his babies, and he loves them, from our 2 sons to our 2 daughters. And so he creates that space for me to be able to love on them and do what I love. Another thing, you say how, my yes is a strong yes.
Okay.
Meaning I do have to say no to some things.
Yeah.
I do have to say no, not yet. This
Yeah.
isn't this, you know, and there's so many projects I wish I could do. There's so many things, and I know it comes in time, but I have to allocate my time accordingly.
Absolutely.
And I feel like God is truly using me, and I've just been praying and being still about how to allocate my time.
Okay.
And you do have to rest. Sleep is that one thing that I'm like, oh, I'm trying my best.
Girl, you gotta go lay down.
I'm trying my best.
You better go lay down.
I'm trying my best to incorporate more sleep, but as far as taking care of my body, that's a non-negotiable. My workouts are non-negotiable, because if I'm not well, I can't be pouring into everybody around me.
You cannot.
I eat healthy, 80-20. You know, I'm from the South.
I've heard 80-20,
so
yes.
80-20, you know, I like to eat. Girl like to eat now.
Listen,
Good food.
feed me, please.
And just traveling and feeding my spirit, like making time for God, making time for the things that I truly love, and filling my cup, and then having a no nonsense policy. Like, I'm at a place now at this big age, I say, I'm really proud of my ability to say, yeah, that's not for me, and walk away and be okay with that.
And say it with your chest and be okay with it.
Say it with your chest out. Like, say it with your chest. That's not for me. That's not what God has for me, and where I want to focus, because our energy and our time is scarce.
It is.
And we have to make sure that we are allocating that to the best of our ability, being the people that God designed us to be.
Absolutely.
Procrastination is an insult to God, because it's us thinking we just have so much time
to
do what God ordained or called for us to do. Procrastination is not cool. Like, that's not something that I feel like you can just do, because if God put it on your spirit, work toward it every day. My husband has this thing, 1%, get 1% better towards the goal that you're supposed to do every day. And that's how you're able to conquer those things. So
procrastination and 1%. That filled my cup. I needed that. I needed that. And you know, I love the executive chair so much, and I love it because of this. You know, you see the Instagram reels, and you see the lights and the cameras and the beautiful dresses and all of the things, but this is what makes me say, like, she does it from her heart, and she does it because she genuinely loves people, and the ability to hear your story and why and all of the moving pieces. People don't see that.
They don't.
You know, they don't get a behind the scenes of the behind the scenes, you know?
It's nuts behind the scenes. What?
But it's beautiful chaos. It's beautiful chaos that turns into something absolutely memorable, and that changes lives, and that empowers people, and that pushes them to the next level, you know, and being able to say no. You know, like, at 40, I feel like a switch went off in my head, and I was like, I'm not doing that.
That part.
I'm not doing it.
Nope.
And I don't want to.
Let that yes be a powerful yes.
Yeah.
And let that no be a full sentence with a period.
With the period.
Yes.
I'm okay with that in every way. You talked about your husband, and when you talked about him, you just started shining. Like, it's just to be loved properly is such a blessing.
It is.
In every way. And how long have y'all been married?
We have been married. Oh, don't put me on the spot.
Dominique, don't you do that. Don't you do that.
It's funny because I asked him, I'm like, wait, okay. So we've been together 18 years.
Okay.
And we've been married 11.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So
okay.
We got some time.
Girl.
We matured. We matured in some ways. We've seen some things. I'm grateful.
Man.
I'm very grateful. And I always tell people, I don't have advice for dating right now. Like, so if my homegirls might be dating, I'm just a listening ear. I provide good smoothies and coffee. I'm a listening ear. I want to support support in any capacity. I don't have any dating advice, but the true marriage advice I can have, I will say that is be ready to grow with somebody.
Yeah.
Like, and can you? My husband always say, you're gonna fight with somebody for the rest of your life. You know, who's that gonna be?
Who's
that person gonna be with?
Yeah.
So, and I feel like the way that God has blessed me is through my marriage.
Yes.
He's blessed me through my marriage, and I honor that every single day. I don't take that for granted.
No,
I do not play about that.
And you know I always tell my husband, I said we've been together for 18 years and been married for 13 this year. 13 years. I'm sorry,
you like
baby.
me? You like me?
It's been a long time.
Forever, it's
been a long time. You know, but I always say, like, he literally is the better part of me. Yep. Like, I try. Y'all see Lauren. Y'all don't know, you know. Okay.
Your spouse will hold a mirror up to you
in every way.
Everything about yourself. What do you need to fix? What can be better about you? And I think that's the beauty of God. And I think a lot of people run from that.
Yeah.
They run from that. Now, granted, you got to have a dynamic partner that's not afraid to let you shine. Yeah. That's not afraid to let you win. Yeah. In marriages, you know, we don't say I won, you won, we win. We won. We literally win together. We won together. And I loved supporting him in his career. When he played football, I love supporting him now as he's transitioned into an investor and a phenomenal father. But I love the way he's flipped and been able to support me.
But isn't it amazing to watch them change?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Like that transition and just watching them become the guy that you met this one time into the man that he is becoming now. You know?
Powerful. It's powerful.
It's amazing just to see that become into who they're going to be. I mean, I tell people all the time, our very first date, we were sitting down and he was like, "Can I tell you something?" It's like, "What?" The waitress that came in and she was just super like, "Oh, hi. And back in the day, I was a piece of work. I was aggressive. And on our first date, he looked at me. The waitress moved away and he said, "You can't be pretty and be ugly." Oh, wow. I was like, does he know who he talking to? Sir, you don't know me. You don't know me.
He came for
me. Yeah. But it changed my mind.
But he saw something in you. He saw something so powerful. And that's what real partners do. Am I right? Everybody wants that. Like, you have to challenge. Your partner challenges you to grow
in every way.
They challenge you to grow spiritually, mentally, physically. Yes. Like, they tell you, if they see something in you that's bigger than what you can see in yourself. And when you have that, you don't have to worry about getting stagnant because they're gonna look out for you
constantly,
and they're gonna make sure the truth. They're gonna tell you the truth. They're gonna push you along. They're gonna make you a better person. And for you to even say that, it's powerful.
Like, what? Sir, you don't know me?
I will come for you.
Do you see me? Don't play with me. Anyhow.
Now, 18 years later.
18 years later, I'm still here. Oh, my gosh. Let's talk about these babies. You got 4 beautiful babies, and they look just like the both of y'all, which is insane. Like, they look like you and Cody literally cloned yourself 4 different times.
When you and your husband have kids, you're going to argue with a small version of yourself.
Don't say that.
And then you're going to turn around and you're going to pray. And you're going to say, "Lord, whatever smoke I gave somebody back in the day.
Please forgive me.
Please forgive me." I remember arguing with my oldest daughter. She was 3. I'll never forget
what?
this.
3?
Trying to put her in the car seat. Very strong-willed children. Very strong. The girls stay starting stuff. The boys be chill.
I believe that.
The girls stay starting stuff.
I believe that.
And I remember putting her in the car seat and I closed the door. I said, "Lord, whatever smoke I gave, Lord, I'm changed. I'm better. At this point in my life, I'm better.
I don't want no smoke, Lord.
I'm more patient. I'm more understanding. I'm more graceful. As a mother, what I would say to any mother, you don't have to be perfect, but you have to be willing to acknowledge growth and be willing to apologize.
Okay.
I apologize to my children a lot sometimes.
Okay.
When I make mistakes, I'm not afraid to tell them, "Mom," because I'm a human. We're doing this together.
Right.
We're
figuring
doing
this out
in real
for the first
time. Each of my children have gotten a different mother. Wow. Oldest son got this scary mom that's like, "I gotta do this right. We gotta eat right. You gotta have all these gadgets. I need all these things. I'm scared to take you outside. You know, I can't take you outside in the wintertime." Our son was born in the wintertime in Pittsburgh. My husband was playing for the Steelers. And I was like, I can't take the baby outside. Okay, it's freezing. The baby needs to be inside. I will put blankets over him. I'm surprised the child didn't suffocate. You know what I mean? Somebody cough in the restaurant. I'm like, we gotta go. You're gonna give us.
We gotta
the
go.
We gotta go now. This was pre-COVID, and I'm nut. I'm a nut over this kid, right? And so, like, the second baby comes along, and I have to have more grace because I'm exhausted. And our kids are 19 months apart to the day. The first 3 and 24 at the end, right? It's wild over here. So the second one comes along, and I'm definitely more graceful because I'm exhausted.
Right.
My husband is really stepping up because he got to get one kid. We playing man to man now.
We helping.
The third one comes, and it's like, whoa. Right?
Wait a minute.
It's the third one comes, and it's like, 'cause this is COVID. This was a tough pregnancy. Right. And I remember saying, like, all right, we just got to figure this out. And this one, by then, I'm like, I'm still covering this baby up. I'm a little cautious, but I'm like, I got one hand holding this toddler. You hold the middle child because you got to walk now. You got to walk right now. And you got to be potty trained right now because when you got 3 babies in diapers, it's real. And so I'm holding this when I'm holding this. I remember crossing the street, and I'm like, Lord, I know you trust me because you've blessed me with all these amazing blessings. And that you have to trust me. And I always tell parents this because parenting can really, you can be nerve-wracking. You don't know everything. You don't know what you don't know. And I always tell people, like, being a parent is basically your children don't belong to you.
Right.
They belong to God, and you are the steward that's watching over them and protecting them while they're on earth. Yep. And having that weight taken off me, like, I have to get it right. I have to do this. I have to do this. Be perfect. That was such a huge weight. So now when that 4th kid comes along, I'm like, girl, come on here. Get a diaper and a T-shirt.
Get the bag. Let's go.
Get the bag. Let's go. It's time. And then at that point, you like, all right, look.
I done figured it out now.
We like a team. Party of 6. Let's go. And it tripped me out because, me and my husband, we cute back in the day. We just pop up at the restaurant, eat at the bar. You don't have a reservation for 2. No, you can't go nowhere. Okay. Party of 6. I even be sneaking and putting party of 5 because after you get to 6, you got to call. You can't get a reservation for 6 people. So I show up like, that's wild. But it's a blessing. Like, it's a huge family. It's never a dull moment. I'm present. Man. I'm very present. And each of my children need a different mother. Each of them need one that is... One child needs a little bit more emotional support. One child needs me to be a little bit more, come on, play with me. Play this ball back and forth. One child, you need to sit down with me, and we need to have a tea party with my stuffed animals. The other one, we need to pick out my outfit. I need to be coordinated. Like, okay, that's my oldest daughter.
Oh my
so each child is very much this version that needs a different type of love and a different parent, and I have to adjust.
Man, Dominique, you have 3,476 different things going on, and you got these babies, and you got that man at the house, and you just around here like, it's not about me, girl. You are doing your big one, and I'm so proud of you. I am so proud of you in an amazing way, and you are exceptional, and your presence is so graceful and just so loving. Like, this is our very first time meeting, and when I met you, I immediately felt your warmness, and I appreciate you being so kind and just so willing to be yourself, because sometimes people put on a facade. They see the cameras and they think, oh, I have to be. No, you came as you are. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
So I want you to do something for me before we go. 2 things. The first thing, thinking about the days of Columbia. I do this often to some of my guests just because I feel like it's important that you acknowledge that place of you. I want you to look into that camera and talk to 15-year-old Dominique.
You made me cry.
Being who you are today, your impact, what you've seen, the rooms that you've been in, the events that you've been able to do, what God has shown you and done for you. Or this can just be a message to your daughter. What would you tell her?
If it could be a message to my daughters, because I would tell my daughters some of the things that I wish that I was told.
Absolutely.
I need you to be strong. And not just strong physically and, think that you have to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. I need you to be strong in the sense that God is going to push you. You're going to get put in rooms that you never imagined. There's going to be times where you feel like you don't belong. There's going to be times where you are definitely not the smartest or not the most equipped, but you were supposed to be there. God chose you to be there in that moment because he needed you to learn something. He needed you to grow, and he needed you to take what was in that room or in that moment and go and serve his people. He needs you. I need you to believe in yourself. Not just that you can do it, the little engine that could, but I need you to truly tap into the power that you've been given from your grandmother and your mother and your sisters and your past and your mistakes and your growth and your talents and your abilities. And I need you to channel all that together and understand that you were chosen. And that as you continue to walk this path, God is going to make a way for you to continue to do the things that you love, that serve his people, and that you're going to look damn good in the process of why you're doing it.
Come on now. You're not going to look like what you've been through,
Girl,
baby
never,
girl.
ever.
Never, ever, ever.
You will never look like what you've been through. You will
Listen.
continue to thrive and shine and just put integrity at the forefront of everything that you do. Trust yourself. Trust your abilities.
Absolutely.
Trust your heart. Don't be afraid to start from zero. Don't be afraid to grow.
Okay.
Don't be afraid to be in a new place and learn, and just continue to love the life that God has given you, because it's beautiful.
I am so proud of you, man.
Thank you.
I am so proud of you.
You put me on the spot.
Yes,
I was about to have
ma'am.
a tear. I was
Yes,
like,
ma'am.
Oh, I'm not
Yes,
crying.
ma'am.
These lights too good.
Yes.
The skin is skinning.
The
all right.
skin is skinning,
All right.
honey.
We put the ponytail
Yes,
on.
ma'am.
We got the dress. Okay, we got the colors. It's
Listen,
coordinated.
I gave you the best I had
was
today,
not, I
honey.
was not about to. We're not crying.
Not on today. We're not.
Not today.
Okay.
We are getting this glam.
Man, I am so appreciative. I thank you from my heart. I thank you.
Thank
and
you.
I appreciate you, because you could have been anywhere today, and you chose to be here with me, and that means more than you'll ever know. And we friends now.
Oh, we are.
We together.
We are. We DMing. We text
we
messaging. We voice memoing at this point, girl. What's
we
up?
together at this
What you-
point. So what's coming up? What's next? What are you working on? Or is your production company taking new clients? What's next?
We are accepting new clients. We actually have our clients apply to
Okay.
work with us, because
Okay.
again, everyone's not your client. That's
Absolutely.
the entrepreneurial tip 101.
Right.
Everyone is not your client.
Right.
So we're having clients apply to work with us,
Okay.
depending on if it aligns with the projects that we see ourselves doing in the future.
Okay.
We have some really cool projects coming up.
Okay.
I can't express them yet,
Okay,
but you'll
that's okay.
You'll see them on the ground.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
You'll see
ma'am.
them on social, and we are continuing to do some really great work to tap into these organizations that are doing phenomenal work.
Okay.
Personally, I'm making more connections with organizations that are serving Charlotte.
Okay.
Serving Charlotte, women and children in Charlotte, building up Charlotte, industries that are focusing on tech
Okay.
for women, women and girls.
Okay.
Really trying to get women and girls into spaces that we're not always
in.
welcome or thinking about being in.
Okay.
Serving mothers. I love to
it.
serve the mothers that may be transitioning.
Okay.
And also creating beautiful spaces for mothers.
Okay.
So we got some really cool events coming up. I'll announce them soon. And just for, just personally for me, just continuing to enjoy my family and my life. And just continue to make interactions and relationships with phenomenal people like you, phenomenal leaders like you. I'm excited for you. I'm excited where this is going to go. I know that I'm sitting in the space with a woman who's going to do phenomenal things, and I'm going to be like, I remember when she gave me a chance to be in this audience. So I'm honored. I want you to know that. You the big one, not the little one. You the big one, not the little one.
Not the little
there
one.
You go.
You heard it first from Dominique Sensabaugh, okay? Girl, this is why I do this. This is why. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for this space. I'm grateful for this time. I'm grateful to be able to hear stories and to talk about what led you here, how you got here, what was your thought process, what was your vision behind it, and to sit here with someone from my home state is exceptional. And I appreciate you from my heart. This means more to me than you'll ever know. And I cannot wait for this episode to air. And I hope that it touches many women, just to show them that the roadmap doesn't always have to be perfect. But what you have to do is go.
Yes.
You have to go. You cannot sit still. You have to go.
Yes.
Y'all, it's been another amazing episode of The Executive Chair. Dominique came, left it all on the mic, and is still glowing and still being great in the midst of the 3,476 things she got going on. And I'll forever be grateful. The Executive Chair is a place where conversations build strategy that builds stories. I thank y'all. Till the next time. Thank you, guys.